Hello world, this is Ina. I wanted to tell you about something. I wrote an article on LinkedIn. I'm going to put the link in the notes here. But I wanted to tell you why I wrote it. So I have this theory. First of all, let me put you in this setting. The article is called The Secret Life of the Young Corporate Female Trailblazer. And what it is basically I sat down in front of the computer, in front of the white screen. It's not white paper anymore, wet blank piece of paper. I just wanted to pour out how it felt to be in corporate, because now with the whole Me Too movement and everything, people think like, women are angry and they want to they want to demand all these things from their work, and now their work is like, oh geez, now we have to deal with all these women who want stuff, and I wanted to tell you what the reality is on the ground, because I have a theory about why we have not made enough strides in this equality situation. And I really feel like it's something that has been missed. I don't think anybody's really talking about it, and companies really take advantage of it. I don't think they do it consciously, but like this is why we haven't really made any strides. And here it is. It's because of women's work ethic. As silly as that sounds. So let me tell you why. When I was there, when I started working, I wasn't thinking of sexism. I wasn't thinking that people were out to get me. I was just going there, putting out my best work. I like be head down working really hard and giving it 150%. Then when feedback session came around and they started telling me, well, you have to really adjust your communication style to your audience, because you don't want to rub people the wrong way. I didn't know, I didn't have a trained ear to understand that that's a dog whistle. That's what women are being told everywhere, that they're bossy and that they're emotional and that they're dramatic and that they have to adjust their tone. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. So I just took it in. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to improve on communication. So I just kept going, and I kept doing really good work. I kept getting really good results, and then the following year I would get exactly the same feedback. And again, I didn't know about unconscious bias. I didn't know about anything. But guess what? All of these little microaggressions that happen in the workplace, the interruptions, the calling names, the commenting on your attire, like all of these little micro things that keep happening, we're not internalizing and saying like you're being sexist. We don't. We just say like, oh, okay, that's fine. We just keep working. So the reason we have not really made much progress in this is because companies are not feeling the hit. They're not feeling the pain. I wrote right there in the article, it's like CEOs are accountable to their board, and the boards, they want companies to retain and to promote women. But guess what? If women are still working there and still producing great work, the board is going to be happy. Nobody is thinking that you are not happy or that you're dissatisfied or you're getting microaggressions every day. Nobody. So there hasn't been a way for all this stuff to bubble up to the top. So that's my theory on this, and I really wanted to put it out there because I really thought it was important for somebody to say this out loud, that there's millions of women out there who are going to work every day and putting out their best work, and they don't realize that microaggressions are happening, that there's something they can do about it. They just don't know. So something that I'm encouraging, other people encourage women to stand up. I do too. I encourage you to stand up for your rights. But something that I really want to drive women to know is that they have a choice. They have choices. They are not stuck. They're not, they don't come to work every day and say, woe is me, this is my life, and I guess my life is just going to suck for the rest of my life. No. You have a choice. So something that I really wanted to put out there to all women who relate to these feelings that I had is that there are ways for you to reclaim that power for yourself. And one of the ways is to gain perspective. So something that I did that I'm really I'm putting out there to see if other women feel the same way is I started a side business. right? I realized I can actually make a little bit of money on the side making websites. Once I started doing that, it wasn't just about the money anymore. It was about now my work was just one of those things in my life that I was doing. It wasn't my whole universe, and that opened up a whole world of ideas to me. So I really would love for you to read the article. If you think that other women feel this way and that they would benefit from this, little dose of perspective, I would love for you to share it with your network on LinkedIn or on Facebook. I want to get this message out to as many women as possible. So of course, if you see something, say something. If you are unhappy at work, if you are getting all these microaggressions or plain out sexism, speak up, right? But if you're one of those women that are in that situation where you're like, this is my life and I guess this is what I have to do, stop. You have choices. Go read the article. I would love to see you there. And that's basically what I wanted to put out there in the world. So all women who are still working out there and who are making it happen, we love you. You are trailblazers. You're making it easier for all of us to go through all of that. So I love it. I love the Me Too movement. I love it that all these conversations are happening because it's what's made me, come out and give a choice to these women. All right, quitting is not your only choice. It's not like you're unhappy, you should quit. No. There's many other things you could be doing to reclaim that power for yourself. Go check out the article. I would love that. And I will see you tomorrow.